Igbos are not the only secessionists in Nigeria. Here are other ones also. Secession is the withdrawal of a group from a larger entity, especially a political entity, but also from any organization, union, or military alliance. Some of the most famous and significant secessions have been the former Soviet Republic leaving the Soviet Union and Algeria leaving France. But the one we know is that of Nigeria, a group of people mostly of Igbo heritage from the eastern and southeastern parts of the country, the Republic of Biafra. The reason we know is that it was the Igbos that took action on their own ideology of secession and are more forward about their own independence, leading to a civil war, and it had to take the intervention of other countries before the agitation for secession was temporarily quelled. The drive had risen recently with the surge of Masob movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, as well as the IPOB indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. In Nigeria, it can be said that there are a lot of groups with their own ideology of secession, and if given the opportunity, we take it without turning back. Here is a list of them below. The Oduduwa Republic. This is an ideology raised by the Yoruba people, where they want to combine the old west states of Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, Ekiti, Edo, and old Kwara State, and they claim that they have the economic means to support itself as an independent country, which they call Oduduwa Republic. And their complaint is about federal government that breeds corrupt individuals that continue a trend as the years go by, especially the lackadaisical attitude of Abuja, their support being the freest and fieriest general election in which they Yoruba won that was annulled by Hausa Fulani. They go by the principle of self-determination, which they will go legally, where every region come together and decide the disbandment in approval of those who would like to disband as well, instead of following the line of the Biafrans who decided on a civil war. And from the look of things, they are more likely to work with the Biafrans in achieving this aim. This is a pursuit of a round-table discussion to redecide how the nation will be, how it will be run, as well as the distribution of resources in the country Nigeria. But in essence, it is to decide if the federating units of the country still want to continue to live together, and if so, under what arrangements. Arewa Republic. This group has the most power in the country Nigeria, and it is an idea of some northerners, and their claim is that the South and Calabar is not part of any of these agitators, and when peradventure a secession really happens, then these areas will belong to the Arewa Republic. It is meant to be a nation of a single religion. Sound like a theocracy. The North is already doing things as a country for the Northerners, where the tertiary schools within the North region admit more of the Hausa Fulani individuals. Islam is the backbone of this republic. There is a centered around the secession of other regions from the country Nigeria. Remember the action of the Arewa youth in 2017. Niger Delta Republic. This group of people are of the opinion that they are not part of Biafra. Therefore, if Biafra peradventure attains their secession, they will find their own way, and their main agitation is all on the resource control. They are of the opinion that they are alienated, which makes them dissatisfied with the various angles of the Nigerian Federation. Their own case is just that they are not part of the Biafra. It is worthy of note to keep it in mind that this case of secession is an idea of a select members of whichever ethnic groups that pursue their own idea of secession. It is strongly advised that anybody that has any idea of a secession to keep the violence to the barest minimum and avoid any loss of life and property. But it is also the duty of the government of the day to provide for her citizens so as to avoid any case of disgruntlement which may fester and grow to become something uncontrollable until it explodes in their faces. Thank you for listening to this news. Yes, we already know that Biafran is not the only secessionist group. We know that there are other ones, but that is not the business of Biafran, and Biafrans are not even asking of that, and they don't even want to know the existence of any other secessionist group. All they are after is their own, and their own is what they know. How the other secessionist group run and pursue their own actualization, that is not the business of Biafra. Biafra only know of its own method used and its own means used. They don't want to know or care about any other person. So let them pursue their own actualization in their own way, and let Biafran pursue their own in their own way. So whosoever that is able to actualize his own, good for that person. Do you understand? But one thing I know is this: any group that decide to pursue for actualization, you know it that group is tired of one Nigeria, and that is as a result of too many intimidation gotten from the same one Nigeria. So since in a country where we have this secessionist group disagreeing with each other, what do you expect? Is it not better that they split, whereby a group, different region refuse to agree or concur with each other? Is it not better that this group splits into two instead of killing themselves? It is better they split and let every other person go his own way for peace to reign. And whereby in a country only two regions is allowed to sit on the seat of power and occupy sensitive position. Does it mean that it is only that two regions that we have in that country? Don't we have other regions? That is intimidation, and that is the reason why that's the reason why we have this secessionist group, and that is what brought about this secessionist group. That is what brought about this agitation for a republic of their own. You understand? So, my viewers, what is your take on this news? Please don't hesitate to leave them behind. Click on the subscription button as well as bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.